Hey, spiritual superstars. How are you this evening? Hey, hey, hey. So, I wanted to share a little bit about the Scorpio new moon that is definitely happening. Hey, Deanna. And I want to just share what I have done to be blessed by it for real, so that you can be blessed by it too. Because it's huge, huge, huge. And then we have a lunar eclipse coming up too in a couple of weeks. So, hey, 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 how have you all been? Hey, Patricia. Oh my gosh. And I'm trying to look. Let me see if I can see. Do you know when the full moon is? Or the lunar eclipse? I think it's on the 19th of November. But who knows? I know one of you know because you're very smart and you're very tuned in. So let's see. Let's see. November, there it is. November 19th is this partial lunar eclipse, and we want to be ready for it. Right now, we're experiencing the new moon in Scorpio energy, and I'm looking for something online, so excuse me, spiritual superstars. I'm going to get started in just a second, but I want to find something in particular that I saw today, and I wanted to share it with you, so hopefully I can find it in like a second. Let me see. Because this new moon is incredibly blessed, super blessed. And I want you to be able to use the energy the way that really divine source intends for us to use it to be blessed. So for the next 3 days at least, for the next 3 days at least, so starting tomorrow. So this is, what's today? The 3rd. So from this point on, from the 4th, then 1, 2, 3, from to the 7th. So the 7th is Sunday. You want to use this energy. This is a new beginning. This is a blessed new start. And this is in Scorpio energy. So you got to think, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the truth seeker. Pluto is, I'm going to see through you. And you can't lie to me. Scorpio is mysterious. Scorpio is sexy, alluring. Scorpio is aggressive. Scorpio is sexual intensity. Scorpio is, I play no games. Scorpio is, I'm disciplined to succeed. See, Scorpio is a great planner. Scorpio is very determined to reach their goal, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. Some people are going to give up. Scorpio's not giving up. And if you get on Scorpio's wrong side, you're going to get the stinger. Revenge is going to happen. Scorpio says, vengeance is mine. So this energy is so fierce for success. I really want you to take advantage of it. So what do you see? This right here. This is incredibly intense energy for twin flame and soulmate bonds. So you definitely want to pour in your practice for your twin flame and your soulmate love starting now, because tomorrow is the kickoff of the Scorpio new moon energy. And then you want to be able to do that for the next 3 days. So that's through Sunday, the 7th, right? So, okay. So the new moon is that fresh new start. It is dependent upon what you are giving. What value are you giving out to the universe? The universe is going to come back and reward you in like kind. Scorpio's energy is other people's money, other people's resources, other people's blessings. So Scorpio is blessed by what other people do for Scorpio. We love Scorpio. Sometimes we love to hate Scorpio. We're jealous of Scorpio. We're envious of Scorpio. But let me tell you, Scorpio is an amazingly intense, mysteriously deep, loving, extremely passionate energy. And you are best served by taking full advantage of that energy, because guess what? On the new moon, we all have access to Scorpio's energy. So if you are really not happy and you're single, this energy is super loving and intense, and it wants real deal love. It doesn't want anything superficial. This is where family is really going to hit home. This is that true, true, true love. This is the energy that it wants to last a lifetime. So Scorpio is very highly sexually charged, but there's a difference between Scorpio wanting somebody as a plaything or as a side chick, a side dude, a boo thing. Cupping season is here. So if you want a companion, this is an easy shoe-in energy to use this for that. And if you want that companion to last into the springtime when relationship season really kicks off, shoe-in. This is that energy you want to use. And we have our twin flame um, talk. It's a private talk tomorrow. Me and my twin flame, we're having that discussion to help everybody that wants to be a part of it. We sharing everything, being very transparent, how we did it, how we do it, what we suggest, what has worked for us, what didn't work for us, what's working for our clients, all of it in our private Facebook group, Spiritual Guidance Academy, tomorrow on the new moon. And guess what? I'm not going to tell you the biggie, biggie, biggie. You're going to have to tune in for that. So you got to get over there. If you don't have a Facebook ID, get it and just, join our private group. And you can always just, look at what you want, look and don't look at what you don't want to when on social media. But definitely take advantage of it. It's a free talk, and you're going to walk away with some nuggets, because what we have found is people don't know how to do relationship. People haven't been taught how to do relationship, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And you don't ever have to sacrifice. You don't have to lie to yourself that you're okay being single. You're okay not being married. You're okay not being in a relationship. You're okay not being committed or not being having somebody committed to you. You don't have to lie and say you don't want children, or you don't want a family, you don't want a husband or a wife or whatever, because you just don't know how to get that. So we're teaching that, and because we believe everybody deserves that. There's somebody for everybody. So anyway, get over there, because it's at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And so Scorpio is really, really family and loving and super kind. But Scorpio, I'm telling you, if you wrong a Scorpio, you pretty much screwed, because they don't ever forget. And that stinger comes out and you can hang it all the way up. So this is the energy where If you need to cut off somebody that's toxic, if you need to cut off your own toxic behavior, then this is the time where you're going to form that new habit. This is the time where you're really going to be able to use Scorpio's energy and go in a new direction that really works for you. So this is really, really super intense manifesting energy. If anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Definitely. Hey, Dorothy. And hey, everybody. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up button. Type in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm, your pound or your hashtag. My spiritual superstars are on it. Y'all have beat me to it tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. That's amazing. We're 11 minutes, almost 11 seconds in. Ready? Boom. 11:11. Take a deep breath in and raise your vibration. Focus on everything you want to manifest now. Exhale everything you don't want. Inhale deeply. Come on, focus on it. See it, feel it, smile with it. Exhale everything that needs to stay in your past. Push it back. Push it, literally push it away from you. Again. Inhale deeply, 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 like you really feel like you can't inhale anymore. Get to that point. Even if you have to make a face that looks silly, inhale as deeply as you can, and then exhale, push it all the way out. What does that do? I have been doing that for years and years and years, and what that does is it forces your human's hand. Remember, you're a dual being. So you are the soul within your human, and your human needs something to do. So in order to manifest, we have to get our human in check. And when we get our human in check, our human is going to do what we say she or he needs to do, right? Or they need to do. And when you are inhaling deeply, you're inhaling whatever blessings are right there in front of you that your human is trying to block or sabotage or ignore. Because our human does it all the time. Our human is fear-based energy. So we have to force our human's hand in order to walk into that door that's holding our blessing. So when we inhale deeply, we inhale the breath of life. We inhale everything that the breath of life brings to us, which is our blessings in disguise, which is the blessing of the next step, which is the blessing in that person that's standing before you, which is in the blessing of whatever action you're being guided to take. So then when we exhale, we are exhaling the past no matter what. We're exhaling things that don't deserve us, things that we don't deserve, people. We are exhaling the fear. We're exhaling things that we're holding on to, like, we are tightly clenching onto that we need to let go of in order to receive blessings, right? If we're holding on to something that is not where spirit has us going or not conducive to our success, but we're holding on to it so tight, then how can we receive the blessings that are flying into us, right? If we got closed fists, closed minded, we have to be open. So in order to be open, you have to force your human into that energy. So inhaling deeply the breath of life, this is a breath that you've never breathed in before, and you're exhaling out the things that have been left over from you trying to release, trying to do shadow work, trying to let go, let God, trying to step away from toxic behavior, mindset, people, places, locations, trying to get away from all of that that's holding you back, the stuck, stagnant cycles, all of it. Okay, so that's really important. And when you see 1111, you know that is the opening of the spirit realm. So tomorrow, the next day, the next day, and the next day after that, when you see 1111, I want you to do that. Take a deep breath in, do exactly like this. Deep breath in, deep, 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 deep. Focus on what you want to expand and then let it go. Blow it all the way out. And here's the deal, do it in private if you need to. If you feel like you're going to be self conscious, you're going to feel weird because you're around people and they're like, why are you breathing so hard? Like, are you okay? It's none of their business. And you could be teaching somebody at the same time, too. So always keep that in mind. But I would say go into the bathroom, turn the water on if you need to, but certainly do it. Whatever you need to just do it and breathe, exhale completely, let it all out and stuff, then you're doing great. You know what? I thought I was going to like the light on, but I don't. It's too much. It's too much. I'm already feeling the Scorpio energy, very intimate, very mysterious, very sexy, and very much gift. Get ready to receive, okay? So here we go, ladies. If y'all ain't on that private talk tomorrow, you gonna miss a whole lot of stuff, okay? And I don't know if we can record it. So be in our private Facebook group, Spiritual Guidance Academy. Do you need the link? Let me see if I can get the link real quick so you don't miss it. Because when I tell y'all, this man is about to share so much. I'm so grateful. And he is very private. So for him to be sharing our business is really huge. I'm private, he's private, but it's all about helping people. And he is like, I want to see people happy, men and women. And we just have realized a lot of people were not taught certain things, and we had to learn a lot of things, you know? So we're sharing it. Absolutely. Okay, so let me get in here and give you the link real quick because I don't want you to miss it at all. And he is very honest. And that was a big thing. We had a discussion today about there's some twin flame quote unquote experts out there and advising people. And what we found, because a lot of people come to me and then I introduced them to him, but now they're starting to come to him more. But on a spiritual level, they come to me and we find out that people are being told, yeah, you can definitely be with that person. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to be together. Yeah, you're definitely twin flames. Yeah, you're definitely soulmates. And do this ritual and then you'll be good. You'll be together. When it doesn't go down like that, it's negligence that I think people are um it that they're advising people on situations that are not good. They're toxic and they are not going to happen. So we're very upfront, we're very direct, and we're going to really share some serious um, things that people need to know. And some of the things you're not going to want to know, right? Some of the things you don't want to do because it hurts. But a lot of it is going to deal with rejection. A lot of it is dealing with the 3D circumstances that happen when we reunite and how to deal with it. And how do you come together with that? Because it is the best love. It is the most, it's the highest kind of romantic love you will ever experience. And I believe everybody can experience that. I do believe that, but it takes some work, it takes some effort, and it's just incredible. So yeah, so there's the link tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. And bring your questions because, honey, you do not have to be single. And it doesn't, if you got kids, if you got kids from 2 different men, if you are from 3 different men, if you've got you're this amazingly successful professional, yet your relationship life sucks. You're totally not happy. You go home to a fur baby and you really want a real baby, you really want to go home to your man or your woman, and it's not happening for you. It's time to get help. So be okay with that. That should be normal. We want to really normalize therapy and coaching because we all deserve to go to an expert that really has your back, that's really a trusted confidant that is going to advise you correctly, whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear what they have to say or not, because every solution is not going to be something you want to take advantage of. It's not going to be something you want to do. And it should be a workable solution for you, but you should be able to challenge your human, like I said earlier, to reach your goals. The other part of Scorpio new moon energy is straight up financial, straight off the rip, financial. Scorpio energy is other people's money, resources, gifts. Okay, any Scorpio that's listening to this, you know doggone well you have benefited greatly by people giving you gifts for clear out of the no reason. Seems like no reason. Because we just love you like that. And the universe says give to you. And we respond like that. We give. It doesn't matter if you're giving to us in that way. We're giving to you, Scorpio, because we're being obedient. And the universe pulls up. If we're in flow with the universe, I guarantee you that you have either just wanted to give to a Scorpio, whether it is, I want to just give you love. I just want to show you how much I appreciate you. I just want to buy you a gift. I want to do something. And it makes you feel really good because they're deserving. So, like I said earlier, you can hate a Scorpio, you can love a Scorpio, but you just really, they are that energy that says this. They're open to receive because they're that beautiful, beautifully deserving. So you get to take advantage of that energy too for the next 3-4 days. From this point of this video, it's going to be 4 days. Take advantage of it. That means don't take advantage of people. That means give, 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 give. Be a servant leader. That means give value. That means my creators out there, give, 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 show up so the universe can give to you. The universe is doing this now. For the next 3 to 4 days, this is you. The universe is going just like that. Does that make sense? I'm telling y'all, if please hit the thumbs up button if that makes sense. Let's get let me know. If that doesn't make sense, say something so that I can answer your question and help you make it make sense for you, because I don't want you to miss your blessing. So you got to be open. So what does that say to you? If someone's asking you out on a date, dang it, go. Go. If somebody's saying, you know what, I just want to take you here, do it. Do it safe. Be safe. Thank you, Enlightened Goddess, for letting me know. Be safe. But go. Do it. If someone's saying, I want to meet with you, I want to have a meeting with you, I want to set up an appointment with you, I want to show you something, I think this would be great for you, I want to share this with you, I want you to have this. Oh, no, no, no. You can have it. You can have it. I want to treat you to lunch. You know what? I thought of you and I felt like this would be good for you, not me. Somebody wanted to bless me with something, but you know what? I thought of you and I think it would be excellent for you. Would you please do that? You know, never, you're not saying, no, 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 no. That's out of your vocabulary now. Okay? Out of the question. You're not turning down anybody for anything when it comes to something that is a gift. Don't do that, because what you're doing is You are being disobedient to the Most High. If you do that, if you're turning down gifts that don't have anything connected to it, there's no strings attached right now. So, be very careful that you're not reading too much into something. Be very careful that you're not looking a gift horse in the house in the mouth. Okay? Be very careful that when you feel like your human is about to say, oh, no, no, you don't have to do that, bite your tongue until it bleeds if you have to. Don't you dare say it. Don't let your human get away with sabotaging right now, because this is a new beginning. And if you go into the new beginning with the same toxic behavior that you're trying to get away from, you create another cycle. Okay, does that make sense? Hit the thumbs up button if that makes sense. Because that right there is how we get stuck and we cycle. And 6 months later, you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything. A year later, you're at the same place you were before. And you don't want that. You want to grow, right? You want to see progress. And you have to be disciplined enough with your human in order to say, oh no, homegirl, shh, you better shut up. Excuse me. I Yes, thank you. I don't care if you have to stumble over your words and all of that. If you got to be like, no, wait, you know what? I don't know why I just said no. Yes, thank you. Learn how to say thank you. Okay. My baby girl last night, she said, she said, we went and got some food. And I said, oh, I was ordering it. And I said, two mixed drinks. And she was like, Nikki, would you like two mixed drinks this time? I said, yeah, yes, please. And she was like, my daughter said, no, 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 I don't want it. I said, you sure? And she was like, no, I want water. I said, what? Are you sure? She was like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink water. And I'm like, well, just get it now. And then if you want it later, no, I'm just gonna drink. All right. So I still ask for the two because I know my baby girl and I know this is the time, the prelude to the new moon of receive. So this is the Virgo in her, very strong Virgo energy that is no, 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 very modest, very practical, right? So I knew what she was doing. I knew what she wasn't focused on. I knew what she really wanted that drink. So as soon as I hung up the phone, she said, Mama, I should have said yes. I said, it's okay, baby girl, you can have mine. Anyway, of course, it was hers to begin with. I wasn't going to drink it and, not give it to my baby. But that's the whole thing of it. Be proud of when you're able to change your mind, no matter how long it takes you, change your mind and say that now, okay, for the next 4 days, right? So this is extremely lucrative when you're talking about business because now any meetings you're making with other people, any connections, you're planting seeds, you definitely want to take everybody up on whatever offer they're giving you and look at it as a big gift. There's a gift behind the gift right now. So there's a blessing in disguise when you say yes, thank you. Okay? Just be open. If the job says, listen, I got a project I'm working on, I think you would be great at it, or so and so's going on maternity leave and I need you to take their accounts. Can you do that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Just as happy and proud with a big old smile. Yes, I can. I sure can. Yes, I can. It doesn't matter what you had planned. Okay, you might be planning on not calling in for the next week, but you definitely about to cancel that because now this is a huge blessing that's going to come into a blessing on top of blessings, okay? So you, honey, when that account comes in and homegirl doesn't come back after maternity leave and you've got accolade after win after accomplishment after oh my gosh, you did it way better than Miss Susie over there that was pregnant and she wasn't doing her job. And now they done found out that all the accounts were like just struggling, hanging on by a thread. And here you were, they hanging on by a thread. And here you are, come in, save the day, and they done blew up and they're happy. They ready to re-sign the contracts because of you, because you were offered that overtime, you were offered that those extra accounts, and instead of you saying, I can't do all of that, no, no, because y'all get 40 hours out of me, and that's it. I'm going home. And you ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no kids, you ain't got no man, you ain't got no woman, you ain't got what you got going on except for being primed, ready to receive that blessing. And even if you did have kids, that's even more reason for you to do it, because you got a family that you're thinking of, and God's getting ready to bless you. Like I said earlier, Scorpio energy is embedded in family, passion, legacy, generational wealth is happening. Telling you, these are the seeds that are coming in, and you hitting harvest before the normal time it takes to turn that seed into a seedling and into a full-blown plant with fruit hanging from it. Scorpio energy, I can't say it enough, primed to receive, okay? So be sure that your intention is gratitude now. Be sure that you are grateful and thankful and you're waking up as such. Expect great things to happen through you, for you, by you, because of you, all of it, okay? Expect for good things to happen to your family. Expect for your legacy to be blessed. Expect for your passion to turn into your business now. Expect for your hobbies to become money makers now. So this is an intensified energy. Remember, Scorpio can solve anything. They're a problem solver, but they're not going to run themselves raggedy. They know their limits, but they're way down in the deep. They're down here. You can hardly see back there, right? You got to shine some light under there in order to see it. You got to shine some light. And what you see, you might get scared. You might not want to see down here where Scorpio hangs out at, because they're in the depth of emotional energy. Okay? So when you see somebody's truth right now, honey, you better believe it. With a strong T, with the T-A-H. You better believe what you see in your mind's eye. You better believe what you just saw out of the corner of your eye now. You better believe what you just heard. You better believe the statement that just came to you out of the clear blue air, the sky. You better believe what messages you're getting, because you're about to get loaded up with some spiritual downloads. So your intuition on point, on point, on point, on point. Act on it. Remember, this is a new moon in amazingly intense, truth seeking, manifesting, intuitive energy. Scorpio is down here in the depth of the sea where we cannot go because the pressure is too deep. They live there. I don't think y'all heard what I said. I don't even think y'all understand what I just said, right? Enlightened Goddess got it. Got it. She's like, believe it, period. Okay? Period. I can't say it hard enough. Okay? They live there. So they're comfortable there, and we get to try it on for size temporarily. So try it on for size until the 7th of November. Ride it out. Ride it out. You are in shark infested waters because you are a shark. now. Okay? If you got that, hit the thumbs up button. So if you're normally a flower, if you're normally a seal, if you're normally whatever you are, a little sea lion, a pup, a little cub, a polar bear, whatever you are, right now you're a shark. Okay? Right now you're a shark and you're swimming with the big dogs. So you are trying that on for size. So when you hear somebody say something that isn't coming from their lips, their mouth, believe it. Believe that spirit is talking through you, to you, so that you understand what that human vessel that's in front of you is not willing to admit. Okay? So you're going to be hearing the truth from people without them knowing they're being used for your good outcome, conducive to your success. They're going to be used for God's good pleasure for your success now. So be careful of what you are thinking as well. Because if you go in this energy dirty, that's going to come back to you. Remember, this is receiving energy. So Scorpio is open to receive, right? But it's based on the energy you're putting out there. So in order to receive, you have to give. Remember, the law of attraction is in play big time. And if you are putting out garbage, you're going to get it back as karmic garbage. So be careful about what your intentions are in money. Okay, how about in business and money? Let's talk about it. Okay. So if you are focused on money, 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 and not helping people, not providing value, it's going to come back to you. You're going to be chasing money. Okay. If you are focused on, I'm about to give, I'm about to be transparent, I'm a little scared about it, a little nervous because I'm nervous. This is, I got to put myself out there, but I want to because I don't want everybody to make the mistakes I made. I want to help somebody avoid the danger that I found myself in, that I had to climb myself out of. In order for you to do that, you've got to be transparent and you've got to really tell it like it is. And so you're doing it scared. Well, what does that do? It allows people to see who you are, and it allows the universe to say, oh, wow, okay, well, he or she is really putting themselves out there, and I feel the pull that's coming from their intentions, which are to be a servant leader and to really tell the truth, because we got Pluto, the truth seeker, right, in that energy, and to really go to the depth of where people are trying to figure it out, but they can't go there. They sense that there's truth down there, but now they're coming out with it, bringing it to the light. Okay, well, let me just give them their blessings then that they didn't see coming. Okay, let me hook them up with the real deal, with the heavily rooted blessings. Remember, if you're coming up from the depth of, then you're going to get blessed from the depth of. That's rooted blessings. That means generational wealth, legacy income, because that's a cycle that's lasting and lasting and lasting. It's rooted. So you want to come from that type of energy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that really makes sense because it's big. That's super big. And then I'm going to share with you, I'm going to cut it off in a minute, and I'm going to come right back and I'm going to talk to you about twin flame energy and share with you a little bit about where we're at personally and share with you a little bit more about what we're going to be talking about tomorrow and any questions that I can answer for you. Because it's important. I want y'all to be happy. And it's winter time, right? In the North America's winter. And even any season, you want to just be happy in love. And there's a lot to consider. And there's a lot, I think my generation just dropped the ball. I think we really need to hold ourselves accountable. And that's why we're coming out with a lot of stuff. You're going to see a lot of things coming out from us because we believe that our generation, Generation X, we dropped the ball and we did not teach the generation that's out now how to do relationship. A lot of us weren't taught it. In Generation X, we weren't taught it. But I think that people that know it, we need to teach it. We need to be transparent and open and share what works and what doesn't work and what were the mistakes that we made and what we regret, and keeping it real like that. If we had to do it all over again, what would we not do? And some of those answers kind of cut you deep, because it deals with kids and everything. I mean, but if you're gonna help somebody, then you gotta keep it real and be honest. So we're gonna keep it 100. Vivian, it's my birthday Saturday, so I'm grateful for that. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, happy birthday, beautiful Scorpio energy. Kicking it off. Absolutely. Wow, okay. And you know what? I got something Saturday that I'm going to ask you to text message me because I want everybody to come to this thing. Yeah, when I tell you text this number so I can send you this private information. I can't put it all over the place, but I want you to be a part of it because it's blessing so many people. And this right here is going to bless anybody that's ready for it. You hear people say, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for my blessing. I know my blessing is coming in. You got to be ready. So, anybody that's ready for it. All right. So, Michelle, hey, 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 hey. So, what else? What else? Scorpio, new moon, new blessings in business, resources. Anybody that wants to share something with you, really, really take advantage of that. So, it could be their contacts, it could be their babysitter, it could be whatever it is, just take advantage of it, okay? Um, if it makes you feel better to ask if you're going to have to pay it back or if you're going to have to give it back, ask. Because you're going to find that you're really getting a pure gift now. It feels good to give and it should feel excellent to receive now. So don't be afraid to give because you're going to receive like, bam, oh my gosh, this is really good. Um, what else? What else? What else? Love, very passionate. They are very serious about, um, they're just serious about really doing things right. So, Scorpio energy, if you are trying to get married and you're not quite sure how to do that, this is the time to really learn what are your requirements, your standards, your values, and relationship. If you don't know that, then definitely get in to the talk that we're having tomorrow, excuse me, in our private Facebook group, Spiritual Guidance Academy, and text that number because we'll help you. That's what coaches are for, to help us get it together. And like I said, some things we're just not taught. What else? What else? What else? What else? Business. If you're starting your business, if you want to start your business, for Scorpio new moon energy, honey, hobbies, passion, Whatever you really love to do to pass your time, really get into it. Now, this is the stuff that people that know this is what one of your joys are. That right there, that's the one that you want to tap into because that's your deep, deep, deep passion. So it may not be something that other people see you do because you might be doing it in the dark. Let's say what I just saw was somebody is checking out comic books, but it's more of a collector's and you're looking into one genre of comic books. And it's it's like it would be like Archie, like this really old comic book. It would be like a certain genre instead of like Marvel superhero ones. So, and I could see you looking at it, looking up your phone, but you're in the bed, and it's just like something you just can't hardly even help yourself. You're under the covers, and so it's almost like you're gonna do it anywhere at any time, but you don't want everybody to know about it. That right there, that's your passion. Okay, like for example, me spiritual guidance. I'm gonna do it. If when I was at my job, I was looking up spiritual guidance and I didn't even know it. I was focused on it. I was seeking it out. I want everybody to know my business. So I would be um I'd have my little mirror up so I could see who was behind me, who would come up, behind my cube and stuff like that. So this is that stuff that if you're mixing elixirs at home, making your own products, whatever you're searching, what are you looking up? What are you Googling? That right there is what I want you to tap into these next 4 days. Okay? Yep, look at who said that? Corinne said my birthday was on the first, just channeling in randomly. Right. Channeling it in, getting these downloads like crazy, right? Because your energy, you're psychic. Every Scorpio is super psychic. I'm telling you, you are super, super psychic, super intuitive. Um, no one can get anything past you. So trust that. And now everybody, every single one of us, we ain't got no Scorpio, maybe we got a couple things in our charts, whatever. Now we the shark, just like Enlightened God has put on there. Jaws. Okay? We all got that power right now. Use it to your advantage. Okay? Yes, look at Corinne. Something is calling me like something is going to happen. Girl, it's going down. Do you hear me? It's going down. Let me get the bell. It's going down, Corinne. You about to get blessed. Corinne is about to get blessed. Yep, we all getting blessed. So you got to tap into it. Just like Corinne just said, now that's a Scorpio talking. Feels it. You feel that pull. And let me tell you, twin flame energy is that pull too. Feel that pull. Okay? Remember, everyone's tapping into that energy right now. So that twin flame pull, that soulmate pull, you're feeling it. When you see it, when I tell you, when you see it out your mind's eye. Oh my gosh, pay attention to the vision that you're seeing. Pay attention to your dreams, the epiphanies, the deja vu moments. Pay attention. This young lady reached out to me, and I got to reach out to her again. I got to call her. She said she was reaching out to me for spiritual guidance. She's going through some situations, right? And of course, I'm going to help her. Then she says, I had turned her on to, she said she wanted my scholarship. Now, scholarship is based on um, my my shop club. And so it's all organic. You know, I get down with all natural. And she's like, I said, so it's dependent on that. And come to find out, she's all about it. I think she just got certified or she's getting certified to provide yoni steamers, right? So I'm like, what? She's like, I can't even believe this. I'm like, the alignment. I said, that's how the universe is, girl. So I'm so glad you reached out to me. She was like, me too. You know, that's how the universe is. So pay attention when you get that pull, when you get that feeling like, I need to call Nicole. I need to call so and so. I need to text so and so. I need to go over here and check this place out. When you hear God say, look up, look up. When you hear God say, look to the left, when you're at the red light, look to your left. Okay? Look to your left. You might see a bus go by with 4 ones, and you'll be like, oh my gosh. And then in your mind's eye, you see a vision. In your brain, you hear something because that's your mind receiving something from divine source, spiritually guided spiritual communication. And you done received all your messages right there at that moment so hard that the cars behind you beeping and blowing their horn, they going past you because you totally have gone, left the third dimension. You are all the way in the fifth dimension. You receive it from the sixth dimension. You done traveled between using the fourth dimension. And then you totally like, I just missed the light again. It's all good. Because what I just received is about to bless my entire legacy. It happens just like that. It truly does. It truly, truly does. So now you have to force your human's hand. Hey, Nikki. Nicole is in the house. That's right. Corinne says, I feel like I chimed in at the right time. I was asking for a sign. I was crying earlier on my lunch, like talking to the universe. It's crazy. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. Girl, you better believe it. I'm glad that you asked, and I'm very proud of you for tuning in. You need to know what's happening. No, you don't. That's right there. I'm so glad you said that. Corinne said, I need to know what's happening. Okay, so hold on. Let me forgive me for saying this. I might have jumped the gun. You said before you said I need to know what's happening. Like the tingling going through the back of my spine to my head. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Well, you're in the right place, honey, because that's spiritually guided spiritual communication. And y'all about to see, you about to get help. I promise you, it's about to drop very soon. So just be patient with me, please. But I'm definitely gonna drop a solution that will help you with all of that. So spiritually guided spiritual communication is the tingling, the itching, the burning sensations, the crawling sensations, the waves of energy, the tightening of your skin, the hot, cold feeling, all of it, the blast, the explosions that go off inside of you. It is the way God reaches out to us. So whether or not you call God God, Jehovah God, Allah, the Most High, the Most Illumined, however way you call our Creator, our higher power, it is that lives inside of us and outside of us that's reaching out to us. And we feel that energy and it freaks our human out because our human is all fear based energy, yes. But we have to be careful that we feel like we have to know what's happening. You do have to know what's happening with that. So, absolutely. And I apologize for jumping the gun like that. And I promise you, I'll be providing the solution very soon. However, what I meant was we got to be careful about having to know everything because we have to leave room for spiritual alchemy so that we have faith. because it's so important that we feed faith while we're going through these spiritual experiences. Okay? This is because we're co-creating with our Creator. And when we find that we're in the unknown and we're kind of feeling like, ooh, I'm in the in-between, I'm not quite where I know I'm going, even though I don't know where I might be going particularly or per se, but I know it ain't where I just came from. I know that much. Or I know it ain't with that person. Or I know it ain't what I was doing. Or I know it ain't that job. You know, we know that for sure, right? We know things like that. And we have to be aware, though, that the how is none of our business. The how is following our spiritual guidance, continuing to manifest, continuing our affirmations, being mindfully aware of these symbols, the signs, the messages that God gives us. You know, we connect the dots and we walk right into our blessings and receive it. So, yes, Dominique says, I'm trying to get realigned. Trying to get realigned. I know that you will. Just keep going. You know, keep praying, keep staying positive, and keep following your spiritual guidance. So it's so important. Tomorrow is the kickoff of the new moon, okay, spiritual superstars? And I know that you can do this. I know that you can do this. You wake up with gratitude. You just wake up with gratitude. Be thankful that you're breathing, and that's it. So that way you're waking up in full expectation mode that things are going to be great. No matter what trial and tribulations are happening in your life, you're waking up in full expectation that a gift is coming in. It could be the fact that you've got to get your car fixed and the mechanic says, whoa, where I thought it was going to be $1,200, it's actually $300. Where your job says, you know, we did so well last quarter, we're giving a 15% bonus, 15% raise. You know, the job that you filled out for, you had an interview, and instead of double time, they're giving you triple time because you're training on a special day that matters to them. It's something, but it's a blessing in disguise. And so that's what you want to do. You want to wake up with expectation that something wonderful is happening through you, to you, by you, because of you, for you, and everyone that's connected to you, your circle, your family. Okay? And then ask for your spiritual guidance. So wake up grateful and ask for your spiritual guidance the way that you can receive it. And I promise you, the more that you do that, the more, it's 3 Nicole's in here. That's awesome. The more that you do that, you will automatically wake up and hear the voice of God. I promise you, the more that you do that, just wake up with gratitude and you ask for your spiritual guidance. I promise you, promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, you will hear the voice of God. I promise you that. I promise you. And the more, so when you do it, when you do hear God's voice, you're going to know, and it might stop you right there. When you hear it and you're just going to be like, what? You freeze. You almost stop breathing. Sometimes, things happen like that and you stop breathing. You're like, it will be like that. And receive it. Because what you don't want to do is let your human say, no, that didn't happen. No, oh no, that didn't just happen. Yes, it did. And yes, it is going to happen again. Okay? Yes, that's all you need is to hear God's voice. Yes, honey, Dominique. That's how you know you're going to get into alignment because you already are in alignment. You said, I'm trying to get realigned. Honey, you are aligned because that's all you needed. And that's what you just heard. Exactly how to hear God's voice. That's all you want right now is to hear God's voice. And that's how you're going to hear God's voice. I promise you. It will be loud, distinctive, clear, will be unquestionably God's voice. And you get to say, is that you, God? Like, wait a minute. Is that God? Like, what? Who is that? And you're going to be like, I know who that is. I know who that is. Won't be nothing negative. It will be so beautiful and it will be so clear that this is who's talking to you. I promise you that. So keep it up, okay? So, spiritual superstars, I done talked. You know, I love to talk. And I want to come back over though and share a little bit about twin flame energy. All right. So, give me a break and then I will come back over for a little bit. So, get your questions ready because this is beautiful. We are going to come back over. My twin flame and I, we got a story to tell. Let me tell you, we got stories to tell. Woo! We telling some stuff. Um, and we're gonna do it in our Facebook group. So you got to get over there. The link is up in somewhere up in here. Let me see if I can paste it again. There it is. All right, so I just pasted it again. It's Spiritual Guidance Academy. The Facebook group is a private group. And so definitely be in that group tomorrow by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to answer questions. We're going to tell it. And we're just going to tell you what works for us, what worked for us, what didn't work for us, what we believe about the twin flame journey, what we believe about soulmate love, and how beautifully special it is. It's amazing. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it's amazing. And ladies, if you want a man to tell you that his life is your life, if you want a man that is going to tell you, I really need you, I need you, I really need you. If you want a man that's going to tell you, that's going to show up, you know, that's going to show up and do what he said he's going to do. And what he said he's going to do is protect and provide for you. That's what you want, right? That's what you want. Then that's what you can have. And gentlemen, if you want a woman, and all we can use the same principles for same sex relationships, but what we have experience in is heterosexual. So I'm very honest about that, very clear about that. I encourage you to use the same principles because what we teach and what we coach in is relationship and life skills that you can apply quickly, these small, effective tools and methods and strategies, different statements, text messages, the whole 9 yards that you can apply in any type of romantic relationship when you're seeking that same goal. And if the goal is family, it's marriage, it's togetherness, it's really that beautiful bond that can't be unbroken, then you want to definitely get over there and be in the talk tomorrow. So get your questions right and everything. So, do you guys need me to come back over tonight and answer any twin flame questions or share anything like that? Because I'm definitely willing to share For those of you that have never heard of our story and how it went down, because it still blows our mind. It still blows our mind. And you want your best friend, you know? Like we are best friends, and it feels so good to be able to say that. And when it's your twin flame, oh, you're gonna go through some stuff, you know? But when you come full circle, woo, it's so rewarding. It's unlike any type of love that can be. It's all encompassing. It's so beautiful. It's awesome. It's freeing. It's really, really freeing. It's the love that you can just exhale in. And okay, so I see yes up there. Then I will definitely come back. So it is 9:18. So how about at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm coming back. Looking on the screen, 5:15. Change in this new beginning. On top of that, more change to be expected. That's that blessing rolling in. All right, spiritual superstars, I will see you at the top of the hour. Bring your questions. No question is too silly. No question should, not be answered. And no question should not be asked. I truly believe that. All right. Love y'all. I'll see you in about an hour. Not an hour. I'll see you at the top of the hour. So about 40 minutes.